today I'm going to be doing the tournament until I get to Dominator League. I did it. I'm at 100 cups, and also we do have this quest. Okay, by the way, I didn't do that. I did an event today, that Herbal Stampede event that I talked about yesterday, and okay, I did that. It was such rage bait. I lost so many. I lost like 3 times, but I spent like $100 because I didn't have enough time. I got this thing. It was. I don't think it was worth it for $100. Okay. Another thing. Apparently, Cryon Pidgeana got buffed, and I saw its stats. Right. It apparently has more. It apparently has more ferocity than Chromospinus. But let's be real. Chromospinus is still better than it. It's still kind of trash. I mean, it's viable now. At least it's viable. At least its health got buffed. Its health was 11,000 and had 1,800 attack. At least both of those things got buffed. I mean, even Chromospinus itself is not the best thing in the world. Udon is just better than Chromospinus. So is Scorpius Rex Gen 2. Even Pachycelosaurus is probably better than that thing. But at least, yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, let's just start doing the tournament. So auto win is available because I go back down to Survivor League. Whatever that means, Survivor League. Let's go. You, and you. That's. Can I show him that? Yeah. That. Nope. Okay. Win that quite easily. Does that bring me up? This is a 2004 400 and 2005 Cup tournament basically. So it's gonna be a while. I just want to get to Dominant League in this video. And by the way, my army is getting there. It's getting updated, making over 1,000,000 coin. So are these guys. I need a new place for the Labyrinthosaurus. What should I actually get Meteorlong as well? I think it's quite decent. It's underrated. Pachyceratops too, but I can't actually unlock Pachyceratops. I need the best coin from possible. And Meteorlong seems fun. Auto win is normal level. Auto win is actually really good for tournaments. It saves actually more time than expected. You. No. So why am I using Aqualops? Nope. That doesn't even do it. What about you? That does do it. So does that. I'm not using Compy. That does it. That doesn't. Alright. I don't think I'm still not at 2,000 Fire Cups. Tournaments are so annoying. I can do a 1,000 Fire Cup. Okay, by the way, next week's tournament is of Tyrannosaurus, and I'm definitely not making a video on that like I'm making this. I will do it though. I mean, it makes quite a bad hybrid. At least it's bad in compared to its competitors. Like this thing. I mean, and if you really need health, I guess you might as well just get Gogasukas because it only has 3000 less health. Really. Gogasukas. 960 now. Okay, I do need to use herbivores, I think, for a mission. For a weekly mission. So 960 herbivores. 1, 2, 3. Does it? Doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. But that does. That's quite overkill though. That almost does it. That's weight. So I guess I might as well just use these guys. Exactly 200 cups. Hunter League doesn't have auto wins. That's the only annoying thing. Hunter League does not have auto wins. But I'm now 66. And you know what? I actually didn't do this. I actually didn't get it. Who cares? Alright, but oh, it's amphibians, not herbivores is for like the boss mission. What was I gonna say? Yeah, missions. Bind 3 place church sign buildings. That takes 3 hours. That takes 3 hours. Yeah, I'll do that later. Modern Arc. I can do that. Mission complete. Why am I doing this mission now? It doesn't really affect a thing. I have 10 dinosaurs at level 40. I really have that? I guess I do. Let's just play it by more right now. Whatever. Where's the thingy? Cause like, yeah, I actually have no clue where that thing is. I'm buying this just to sell it right after I buy it. Speaking of selling, get rid of that. Monarch looks ugly. I mean, I can't really say that my park looks kinda ugly. Let's use amphibians if that's what the game wants. That's not amphibians. What's good for Hunter League? Like Capro. Then a herbivore in the middle could be like you. And then since it's a BAGEHERPETON tournament, might as well get the BAGEHERPETON. Should I actually get this thing to level 40? That's actually way too weak. Yeah, I'm overpowered, but should I actually get that thing to level 40? I bet if I used weak creatures here, it would have faced me up with like a level 40 Indominus Rex. Okay, maybe not that strong, but like a level 30 tournament creature, a level 30 tournament creature, a level 20 VIP creature, and a level 10 legendary hybrid. Should I actually get the bad drip down low? Or whatever it's pronounced. What even is its name? Let me try to pronounce it. The BAGEHERPETON. I'm butchering that name so badly. I should actually get that thing level 40. It might be. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I think, nah. It's not worth it because I already have like so many amphibians, strong amphibians. I was supposed to say it's worth it. You know, if I actually played a lot during this game's peak in 2025, I would have had both Draco Lux and Conservinator. But now I'm just chilling here with neither of those. I mean, at least I have Scorpius Rex. I need to actually work on unlocking that. Yeah, I guess I do need to work on unlocking it. I just realized this bot's doing the same strategy as me. I'm herbivore, amphibian, herbivore. Fair enough. How long? I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but my guess is about at least 40 minutes. Probably an hour. I don't even think I'm gonna edit this video. I mean, to be honest, my normal videos, I put in some. I edited like a little. I don't really have time to edit it a lot. When I mean a little, I mean like I modify the video here and there. But mostly my videos are kind of unedited. That's probably where I fall off a little bit. If I'm gonna be real here. Alright. 10,400. Now, as you can see, I'm 97 million food. Don't really think I need food right now. But you know what? Food is actually kind of a good resource to have in this game. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. Just food is actually kind of a good resource because yeah, I have 97 million food, but that can go down to like 5 million in 2 seconds. Alright, what now? Should I use the same type of creatures or stronger creatures or weaker creatures? I mean, I'm gonna use the Dilophosaurus to tank. Actually, I changed my mind. Doing the Sucus to tank because I need to use amphibians. Then I'll use you. Now he's a little bit too weak. I don't trust this game. I feel like that Hunter first game of Hunter. I would say the first game of Hunter was just a test. But no, this actually isn't too bad. Even for level for 2 isn't too bad. I actually won this. Power level wise, I'm still overpowered. Really. But hopefully the new Sucus can maybe balance it out for cups. Maybe. I doubt it. No, Sucus is still pretty strong. I can actually unlock the Nundosaurus because I have like 55 Strongasauruses. Maybe not 55, but like, you know what I mean? I have so many of them. But the problem is, I don't actually think Nundosaurus is worth it. It's cool to have one. But Diplotator compared to Nundosaurus, I guess Diplotator is only good for super hybrid, and I already have that super hybrid, so now Nundosaurus kind of outclass Diplodocus or Diplosaurus Diplotator. Because I already have the Diplodocus and Diplodocus, but Diplodocus is the S tier hybrid, and if you're just starting out the game, Diplotator is way better than Nundosaurus. But what I'm saying is, what was I saying? What I'm saying is, I almost actually went for 3 reserve, but what I'm saying is, my mind blanked. Diplotator is actually free because of Motor PvP, so it's just better than Nundosaurus. Anyway, it's better than Nundosaurus normally because of Diplodocus, and it's better than Nundosaurus because it's free most of the time. If you actually play more PP, which you should. Even I don't play that often. I played like 2 days ago. I need to play it more. I can't really play. I need to play it more, yeah. 30 cups. What does 30 cups mean? 30 cups mean is 30 cups of like equal curiosity match? I think it is. Can I battle? I'm still only 71 in Hunter League. Long video I can see. A long video. Just think my Goku the Sukus can tank. I think my Goku can tank. And then I'm gonna use you. I don't really want to use that Song of a Carnivore Herbal Amphibian, so I'm just gonna use Overcodon. I can also get like 3 level 40 Overcodons. And Overcodon, it's he still has less velocity than me. Kind of unfortunate. And Overcodon is like I still use Overcodon quite a bit. Even even if it's like not even in my top 40. It fails if it doesn't even my best creature has like probably like 10 15 times as much ferocity as Nundigosaurus. What am I doing? Nundigosaurus. I'm actually getting mind blanked. 10 times as more ferocity than my best creature. But I still use that thing quite a bit. And also good for coin. It's also good for coin. And apparently coin is something I desperately need right now. This Molophoconosaurus gonna kill Unirosaurus. Doesn't really matter, he's dead anyway. Apparently he doesn't. I mean, he's dead even if he goes for like 6 block. Because my Overcolon can kill it in 2. I'm trying to think. What should I work towards next? Other than... Okay. You know what? I was actually gonna do something at the start of the video, but then I completely forgot. I actually talked about it a little bit, but then I got off track and I forgot. So, for this mission I need to hatch Cenozoics, and right now there's a 15% off for snows. So I thought, let's just go to my snows. First of all, since 7, I can get 7 of them. I'm actually just gonna get 7 of them. Not only will this be helpful, I actually only have 2. So I need 6 more. How many creatures, how many Cenozoics do I have already? I have two Synthecerus and I have 2 Dinotheriums. And also this guy, so I have 5 in total. So 2, 3, so I need 5 more. I'm just gonna get 5 more. Not only will this help me better my Cenozoic lineup, but overall, I need to do the quest. Yeah, don't expect me to use 200 bucks though. And I'm spending my DNA, which is fair enough. So there's 5. So that's 7. And I have 8 including this guy. So Dinotherium. I have 3, 5, 7. I need one more Ethereum. There's that. That's Sarcastodon. I need 6 more. And I don't think I've bought a Sarcast. I don't think I have a Sarcastodon. And Sarcastodon is an amber creature, so screw that. Now I guess I'm just gonna wait for maybe a cavern. I just didn't spend that much DNA. Maybe like a cavern off, or a savannah. Unless I've unlocked anything else, which I haven't. Savannah off, and I can definitely buy them. X battle. Maximum Hunter League I am. I'm only at 56. This is gonna take a minute. You do need to get a little weak. That's not as weak as I expected. Really, that's not as weak as I expected. I expect them to be stronger than me. Time to put that level 30 Alangosaurus to use. I am expecting. Yeah, almost. They almost have the same ferocity as me. I'm still quite a bit stronger, really. It's close though. Okay, so this is actually a fair match in terms of ferocity. Like they have like 30 less ferocity. The bot has like 30 less ferocity. So this should be a 30 copper tournament. I'm expecting 30 cups. Maybe. Hopefully. Which is, I think my Langosaurus is overpowered in this team. Yeah. Yes, like the same amount of health as their creatures, but like double the attack. I mean, it doesn't have more health than Big ET. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Comes in Big ET. Sure. It's gonna die. It's gonna kill my Langosaurus just to get absolutely slimed by my Ninjasukas. So, fair enough. Fair enough. At least he fought valiantly. I would have just given up right there if that was me and I was facing a spot. He fought 34 cups, even though he was weaker than me, even though the ball was weaker than me. $10. Sure. I'm back. Let's get back. I don't know what happened. I'm only gonna record interesting tournaments from now on. Like I said, I'm definitely not gonna record the Talmaso tournament. That's just out of the question. Do we think Diplocalis can actually tank? I think it can tank. Do you think the Tonax has enough power to kill? Probably. Probably, maybe. Completely dependent on my Littornax. Without Littornax, my team is dead. Ew. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. You know what's lucky? The fact that the Thronax or the Declinator is not out first because I'm pretty sure they can one shot me. 99% sure they can absolutely one shot me. So that's lucky. Alright. Duplicalis, your sacrifice will be remembered. Sorry, your sacrifice will be remembered. 1, 2, 3, 1. So that's just 1 for 4 block. And if he went for 4, I could switch and he can go for 4 and kill me. Then again, he can't actually kill me in 1, so it's fair. Switch to my goat. Now gonna resources, not my goat. Why do you go for 1 reserve? Help. Going for 1 reserve. If you went for, or why do you go for 1 block? I mean, not 2 block to reserve. That's absolutely. The Tornax is my goat. I went for 4 block just to get him for reserve. And he did. Because tournament bots, what they do are unpredictable sometimes. I guess this is one of those times. If I went for 5 block, I was dead right there. What if it was risky because if you go for it, sometimes they go for 4 block randomly. I can almost add legendary league or I don't remember the name of the league. Predator League. Imagine not remembering the name of Predator. Let's just get more of you guys in here. You. I mean, so far, my team. Okay, if I hatch another Langthor, I have enough for another level 40. That will be my 8th level 40. I should have done this a long time ago. I just kind of took a big break from building an army. I don't even know how useful they are anymore. But I guess that's the best coin option I have. Even I still use them quite a bit. I've actually used enough. It's not horrible, so I need to use amphibians. I just said that like a minute ago, and I forgot my own. What is that? Where's my amphibians? You're the best I got, I guess. Guess you'll do. Herbivores. I've used them all, I think. Let's just go for all creatures. I've used all of my herbivores that actually have attack. So I'll just go for a Spinoraptor. That's actually way too powerful. That's fine, I guess. Three different types. I mean, you should. I was gonna say he should be stronger. Has the tournament battles gone easier? Because last time I did tournaments, it wasn't as easy as these. My battles weren't as easy as these. Hmm. Set up my imagination. Why did I just go for 3 block? I have the biggest IQ brain ever. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she just went. This would have been perfect if I wasn't stupid. And went for 3. Yeah, this would have been actually really perfect. You have the biggest brain ever, guys. Of course, he went for reserve. It went for reserve because why wouldn't it? Imagine they actually switch to real players in the time I wasn't playing this game. Nah, they wouldn't do that. I always had this thing where I think Jurassic World the game is actually better with bots than real players. Because real players is like even especially now because now that there are vlogs in the game, vlogs with real players are just no. Ain't no way. Whoever has vlogs is gonna win, and if both of them have vlogs, then it's just gonna be a vlog sandwich and a random really good creature in a vlog. Unless they make tournaments, no vlogs. But anyway, even if no vlogs, people they're just gonna wait for the other player to go for the first move. You know what I mean? Number 1, yeah, I'm almost at Legendary League. Pretty close. I think to actually catch this many centers, I actually do need to use like 3 incubators at least. Probably. Which I don't really mind doing, I guess. I have bucks to spend. And last video, I said something stupid. I was like, this is a Panthera hybrid. Panthera, the, you know, Atrociraptor. It's an Atrociraptor, right? Yeah, it's an Atrociraptor. No. No. Stop saying stupid things. Of course it isn't. It's this guy. Combined with something else. I don't know what. But it's not a Panthera hybrid. Yes, so stupid. That was probably some of the dumbest thing I've said in my while of playing or in my while of recording. Ooh, gold. That makes up for the bucks I spent on the herbivore stampede event. That's a rage bit of event. At least I got It was worth it. It was, I guess it was worth it because I counted towards this thing. Our next battle is still in Hunter League. I mean, it's the very last battle. I hate using those because for you, am I going to get absolutely killed by doing this? Only one way to find out. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Anyway, Spinosaurus. Anyway, I actually forgot about this update where you can use some creatures on both land and water. Like Spinosaurus Rebirth. Um, why can't you do that with normal Spinosaurus? Or do we actually have to unlock something to do that? Actually, don't know. I'll pay attention. Okay. We only go for 4, which is I don't know why is that way. To be honest, the best thing to do right there was actually to reserve. And then we were like, you can kill me. Actually, this might be a lost match. Because wait. If I go for 3 block 1, so when he goes for 3 with 1. But if I go for 4 and he still go for 3 attack, I still 1. So, to make it safer, I'm just gonna go for 4 block. Spinosaurus Rebirth actually has a different animation. What? Actually, this game has actually been doing pretty good at making new animations recently. It used to never do that. It's evolving. Is it evolving? It's evolving? Like Junior, what is been a lot of new animations? Junior, Spinosaurus Rebirth. To be honest, Spinosaurus Rebirth came out a while ago. What's Dominator League? 800. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Do I actually really have to do this? 800. I guess, bro. I guess, bro. I guess, bro. We are in Predator League, so should be tougher. Probably could still go down this with the previous teams. Two, one. There's no reason for me to go for all reserve because at the end of the day, the next round I'm gonna have full reserve anyway. Yeah, I said this was gonna be a 40-minute video. It's already over 40 minutes that I've been recording. It definitely ain't ending anytime soon. So I could actually see this being like a 1 hour, 10 minute, 20-minute video. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I wish there was auto win for this, even if it takes like 1,000 ferocity. Like even if it takes like 10, I mean 4,000 ferocity. To be honest, I don't even need to coordinate after I kill the Parasaura. Ichthyostega is fine. Ichthyostega can choose just fine on its own. Tacoinator kills the Parasaura. I mean, to be honest, Tacoinator can also do this on its own because it is enough attack to kill the Countessega in 3, as expected. So just a Countessega and goes for 4 on 3. Did not expect that. 1, 2. Usually it doesn't go for 4 on attack right after switches. I've actually never seen that. I don't think. Not often anyway. And oh, 8. Sure, 9,788 damage. That would have been 10,000 if the Zictio was over 10,000. If the Zictio was actually level 30. That would have been probably like 11,000 actually if it was over level 30. 458, only like a million more games to go. Really, dude, it's gonna take like 20 games. 10 games actually. 10 to 15 games. You blue can do just fine, and Shinosaurus. Yeah, mostly only have carnivores now, don't I? He's still weaker. Just kinda annoying. To be honest, what we really need is for Shinosaurus to kill the Deinosuchus, and I just wipe with blue. So the rest of the team. Unirinkus gives me creeps because it was one of my biggest enemies during today's Herbivore Stampede event. So the first, you know what's funny though? The first battle was the easiest in the Herbivore Stampede event, but the first battle was the one I lost 3 times, and the second and third battle, even though I had carnivores against herbivore, even though I was herbivore against carnivores, I won my first try. And the first battle, Unisaurus was one of my biggest enemies. Of course, I can't kill it in 3. 40. Just cut out the video and come back when I'm almost at Dominator League. Kinda tempted to do that. Kinda am. But it won't be it won't be. No, I actually said it won't be as realistic, but it is realistic. But like, you know what I mean? It won't be like, you know what I mean. But to be honest, I'm kind of tempted. I'll do a few more battles. It's because I need to charge my phone. As you can see, I mean, it has 39. It can hold up for a while actually. It can hold up for at least like an hour more. 2 hours probably. Maybe even three. Probably even four. I mean, it would normally be like four, but while I'm recording, I'm back. That was interesting. I just hit 2,500 cup tournaments. Need to stop whining about them, but I just hit. Uh, Whatever, just go for 3 carnivores, surely. I'm just gonna stop myself before throwing the match, you know what I mean? I think I'm still gonna be too strong. What should be like a level 30 legendary hybrid? Come same level. Pierce. Capital Secret Gen 2. Little ET. Troublemaker. After deposit for the officer dies, Tropianatus capacity Gen 2, Conraptor will sweep the rest. The rest, Conraptor will sweep the rest. That's the plan. That is the plan. Will the plan work? Sure. One, two. One, two, yeah. I was about to go for 3 block, but I realized Tropicopterus. I don't really need Tropicopterus anymore. To be honest, I don't need Tropicopterus, period. Forget what I said about Tropicopterus. Actually, no, I don't need Tropicopterus, period. I really thought I could kill it in 3. Apparently, I can't. Of course, it's like 4 health away from me killing it in 1. Just after the rage bait. I ain't getting rage baited. True, and easy game, easy game, easy life, easy BAGEHERPETON. Finally pronouncing it right? Question mark. Alright, kiss it. Corner after the goat. Corner after the goat. By the way, Carnotaurus. Still not a lot. Or still not enough to get the max level. Come on, it's been like 10 months of me playing this game and you're telling me I still don't have enough for a level 40 Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus. And that's a little bit too strong, but I don't really have any. Yeah. You think? Do you think that's a little bit too weak? Do you think that's a little bit too weak? That's actually a perfect matchup. The thing is, it didn't say amphibian. I would have been fine there because even if I weak pterosaurs, my velociraptor can just sweep them. I mean, to be honest, my my pterosaurs aren't really that weak. They're weak compared to Toro and Schoolosaurus. What is a Schoolosaurus? You know, I actually think it's really cool that they're adding more non-thorny hybrids. Because all they've been adding when I played the game was thorny hybrids and tournament creatures. And they're not focusing on lower levels, but they added a Schoolosuchus. Schoolosaurus. Whatever it's called, that thing. And it's actually really cool that they added that. It went for reserve, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because not only is it it doesn't even have some reserve, but not only is it like good for mid-level players, it's also good for endgame players because you can still use that thing in endgame. But besides that, okay, besides that, yeah, they're adding non-other rarities and focusing on other rarities than just tournament hybrids, which they really need to do, and super hybrids. Even super hybrids didn't really focus until like 3 updates, 4 updates ago, or like a couple updates ago when they added Megalocebia. Close. Where? Okay, what? I'm curious now. What's that thing's name? Amphibian. Schoolosaurus. It is Schoolosaurus. You know, I mean, that herbivore name is Schoolosaurus too, but it's KOL here. Really Coolosaurus with the S. He's more expensive. It's also better. That's why it's more expensive. Anyway, I'm just gonna meet in the final game. Okay, I was about to say let's meet at the last. Let's be coming back at the last game, but then I just faced this team, which on paper, on paper, doesn't look that strong. But I actually have like double my curiosity. But I'm pretty sure most of that is because of that Parasaurus. After this, I'll meet at the last game because normally I wouldn't do something like that. I wouldn't actually like. I would actually do the full tournament on camera, but I don't have time actually right now. Next tournament I record, I will definitely do the full tournament. Not gonna be the development score, by the way. 3, and then I'm just gonna go for 4 because, let's be real, you don't actually need these dinosaurs. No, we don't actually need to turn it on. It will done us up. Okay. Now that can the spinal do this. Because it takes one, two, three. You know what? It only took it. It takes five to kill him. Five to kill the Patasaur. And it takes like four. If it no. If it goes for nothing, no attacks, I'm cooked. But of course, plot armor kicks in. I have, yeah, I don't know if plot armor. I don't know what I'm talking about. Or for a full attack. I thought I could kill it in three. But apparently I can't. That was 35 cups. You kidding me? It literally took 5 for me to kill that Apatosaur. That was 35. I got more cups for like chasing a Triceratops. Anyway, my last game. You know what I've actually realized? I actually need more mid-leveled or like creatures around this strength level that aren't carnivores. Like I have so many carnivores at this level, but barely any other creatures. So at this strength level, it's actually worth getting more Libranthosaurus. It is. Because I do need something that's not a carnivore in this strength level. And right now I only have like a couple creatures that can fill in that role. Like this Dreadnoughtus and like some other. You know, Power After Dominion has apparently 1428 attack at level 13. I think Power After Dominion is actually pretty good, guys. Most level 40 creatures, tournament creatures doesn't even have that much attack. What? And he has 1000 health at low. Then again, what am I even talking about? That's a VIP creature. I thought it was a tournament creature for a second. Yeah, for a VIP creature, that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah, false alarm, false alarm, false alarm, false alarm. Yeah, anyway, if you look at my lineup, right? If we do food, I guess I think I don't really need food, and I'm not spending it right now because I don't really have much to spend. I guess I do have a lot to spend on. I have so many creatures, the carnivores at level like Tropicopterus is one, Pteranodon and Tulip, and thought basically anything above below it is basically I have too many carnivores in this level. And like I said, let's meet like I said, Dominion League. Alright, so are we looking at this? Are we looking at this battle correctly? I knew we should mess with Predator League battles. Something was up with them from the start. Now, I could kill this from Dominor's face. But that's just dumb because sacrificing the mustard. I have the same attack by the way as this thing. Except that thing is like at a disadvantage in terms of and I'm always keeping that thing. Although I do have a chance, I think. No, I'm just gonna leave it up to the Dimetrodon here. I do have a chance, I think. Just because the fact that I do think that his car stuck in a loop, three loop. By the way, we're on like more than an hour into this video. Okay, so now if I kill it, it's got a 4. He can definitely kill it. It's actually close, but it can definitely kill me in 3. Like, it's like 300 damage away from not killing me. Now, this is where Jujutsu comes in. Okay, I'm just gonna see if this works or not. It was actually this close. I was actually this close. That was actually my first loss in the whole tournament. But it was actually this close to winning. It was actually this. Are you serious? I was actually this close to winning. There's actually such rage bait. Everything's rage bait in this, to be honest. At that point, everything in this world is rage bait. Yeah, at that point, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back. Alright, so maybe. So this is gonna be the last game. And yeah, I'm using vlogs because it's only a 40-minute cooldown. Sure, and sure, anything is, I guess, we use here is gonna be the same curiosity. Sure. As you see, there was 6,000 curiosity, and I'm actually really glad that I didn't press Zukasin because it would have been absolutely destroyed by the Metrophodon. Yeah, this isn't fair, guys. This is not a fair battle. Duh. Well, duh. But the only thing that we got going is that we have a flock. And they don't. The bot doesn't. I have faced flocks before in tournaments. Last tournament I did, it was the Syntasaurus tournament. I did face flocks, but not only that, it's also that Metrophodon doesn't actually have that much health. If Metrophodon had like 4,000, 3,000 health, it would have been game over. Game over. Game over. Alright, who do I sacrifice? Do I sacrifice a Langasaur or do I sacrifice Pterodactyl? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. It results in the same thing. Same for reserves, same everything. Now the only thing that could secure this victory more than now, because this isn't secure at all, is if he goes for one block, one reserve. Okay, or if I reach him. Now I could actually lose here. If I lose, it's gonna be anticlimactic. One block, one reserve. Well, it's over. It's game over. Absolute cinema of a last game. Unless he decides to go for a 4 instead of a 5, which no, he doesn't. Absolute cinema of a last game. Perfect last game to end it off. Intense. Now, don't get too overconfident, or else I might accidentally just go for 2 block 3 reserve and dying 2. Absolute cinema, unless he goes for nothing and just decides to go for 4 block randomly. Or 4 reserve and I go for 6 block. But I'm not gonna go for 6 block. Absolute cinema of a last game. 6 absolute cinema. Totally deserved game. Don't worry about it. Don't worry that I had a flock. Dominate the league. Reach. That better be 40 cups. That is 40 cups. Dominator League reached. Right? 100th in Dominator. What's the price for it? It's gonna be absolute garbage. Or it's gonna be actually something. It's okay. Got the Super DNA. All I need to do is get 1,700 more cups. We serious? We have to. I really have to get 1,700 more cups. Like, are we serious here? Anyway, that's that. Dominate League. Anyway, what's top? Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, if you have enjoyed this 1 hour long video, no one's watching this video till the end. So yeah, bye guys.